What's going on, guys? It's me. I'm back with another video. This time what we're going to be doing today is I am going to be rating all of the the big game commercials. I'm going to be ranking and reviewing all of the commercials that aired during the big game. So yeah, I watched the game and I was taking notes during the commercial breaks in order to make this video. So I have in front of me a bunch of notes. And I pretty much just like wrote down what happened, like what the commercial was, so that I wouldn't forget later. So it might be possible, it's actually quite likely that I will actually forget a lot of these commercials, because a lot of them are just like, 4 words that describe what happened. And, there's about 500 commercials that happened. So a lot of people say that they only watch the Super Bowl for the commercials. So this is obviously the most important thing. Like and subscribe if you want me to review all the commercials that aired during the Puppy Bowl. I do want to mention real quick, I will be eating high chews during this recording session. So if you hear the squeaking of little plastic wrappers being opened, and I mean chewing on kiwi flavored high chews, don't be alarmed. That's just, you know what that is. And this is probably going to sound so awful. Alright, so Lauren Daigle sung America the Beautiful. That was very unexpected. I did not expect to see her. But, we love that. Lauren Daigle, she's a sweetheart. We love her. I don't tolerate Lauren Daigle haters on this channel. We're only going to be talking about the commercials that aired after the kickoff and before the game officially ended. I am also not counting any promotion for Fox, so any shows that they were promoting or anything like that. I'm not going to be counting those. So sorry to everyone that wanted me to review the Rescue High Surf show commercial. Sorry. I am going to mention Martin Scorsese has a show called The Saints. I guess it's, what is that? Like The Chosen? But it's Martin Scorsese, and they show the actual baptism of Jesus, unlike The Chosen. So, that might be kind of based. So first one was for Lilo and Stitch, the new live action Lilo and Stitch. It had Stitch just running around on the field. I am not a fan of live action remakes. I think they are whack and lame. So, gonna have to give that one a 2 out of 10. YouTube TV, there was like the history of sports watching. I think when I watched that, I thought it was for like sports betting, like for DraftKings or something. And I was getting ready to give that a low score because I'm not giving a sports betting website a good score. But it was for YouTube TV, so I can be a little more fair. I thought it was pretty creative. All the different ways of watching sports and competitions be interrupted throughout the years. I thought it was a fun commercial. I think I would give it a 7. So after that, the Ben Affleck Dunkin' commercial. There's been multiple Dunkin' commercials with Ben Affleck. They throw some shade. I don't remember who. Again, I'm recording this the Tuesday after the Super Bowl. The big game, excuse me. That one was good. I guess I'll give that one a 6. And then another live-action remake commercial, but this time it's How to Train Your Dragon. I don't think they showed anything that we haven't already seen in previous commercials, so lame. 3 out of 10. Okay. All right. After that, it was Pfizer cancer thing. That one was sweet. I like that one. That one didn't feel too manipulative, so not too bad. I think I'd give that one another 7. That one was very sweet and genuine. So, shout out Pfizer, the goats. Next was a Thunderbolts commercial, and that's all I wrote down. So I just wrote down Thunderbolts. So I don't actually remember what happened in that trailer. I think it was like the How to Train Your Dragon, where there wasn't actually anything that we haven't seen already. So a 5, I guess. There was MSC Cruise. I think it was Orlando Bloom and Drew Barrymore. Yo, what happened to Drew Barrymore's hair? Last time I saw Drew Barrymore, she was in Scream, and she had blonde hair. And I had to have someone explain to me that, when women get older, their hair becomes not blonde anymore, so that was very sad to see. I think I gotta deduct a little bit of points for the lack of blonde Drew Barrymore. I mean, it was also just like a completely like nothing ad. Didn't really utilize the celebrity guest stars in this ad very well, so that was like a 4. There was Little Caesars Crazy Puffs. Been seeing a lot of ads for Little Caesars Crazy Puffs recently. I have not tried them. You're gonna have to tell me how those are in the comments below. But Eugene Levy was there, the guy from Schitt's Creek. At least that's what I know him from. And his like eyebrows came off his face and started like flying around. It was cool, I guess. Like a 6 out of 10. I think I would give that one. After that, there was an ad for T-Mobile and Starlink advertising that sometime in the near future they're gonna have these big satellites, and if you can, and they say in the commercial, if you can see the sky, you're connected. Which, if they can get that technology down, that would be a very large leap for technology. So I guess that's pretty cool. I was very intrigued by that idea. So I guess I'd give that one like a 7. Homes.com, there were a few Homes.com commercials. The first one, they like revealed that Morgan Freeman is in it. And that reveal was kind of funny. I've never been a big fan of the Homes.com commercials with the other people from Schitt's Creek. So, I don't know, man, like a 5? This is such a stupid idea. Okay, there was Ray-Ban and Meta. Was that what it was for? Ray-Bans? It was Chris Hemsworth and Chris Pratt. I didn't recognize Chris Pratt first. Thankfully, we got a second one of ththese commercials later on so I could see Chris Pratt's face in all of its glory. It's Chris Hemsworth and Chris Pratt. And they're doing something with in an art museum or something. I don't remember, man. Like, what did any of that have to do with Ray-Bans and Meta? Okay, this dragon fruit flavor of Haichu is like honestly not that great. Yeah, dog, that was like a 6. There was a Doritos with like the guy sitting in the chair and like the alien is trying to get his Doritos. It reminded me of like the opening scene of Monsters vs. Aliens, so that's a 7 out of 10 for me. Okay, the guy from Workaholics was in a Circle commercial. I don't know what Circle is, and I don't remember what it was based on the ad that I watched. The only thing that I remember is that the guy from Workaholics is in it. That guy sounds like Star Fox in Super Smash Bros. Order Circle water bottle. Anyway, I don't actually remember anything about this commercial, so I think I'm gonna have to default that to a 5 if I can't remember what happens. There's a Michelob Ultra with Willem Dafoe and someone else. I didn't write down who it was, but it was someone famous, and they're like playing pickleball. I like pickleball. Guess I got to give that one a good score. I think I'd give that one like a 7. Another 7. After that, there was a Disney Plus ad, and I think Josh Gad was the narrator, but I'm not 100% sure. It sounded like Josh Gad to me. And again, I don't really remember anything about it. I didn't write it down. All I wrote is Disney Plus Josh Gad ? So I don't know. Guess I'm gonna have to give it another 5. Okay, so there's a Ritz with Aubrey Plaza and the guy that plays Zod. I will find him! And then also Bad Bunny is in it randomly. I guess that one was all right. I think I'd give that one like a 6. Okay, there's a Red Bull commercial with penguins. Pretty typical Red Bull commercial. I was honestly like, really? Oh my gosh, the pineapple flavor goes crazy. Dude, pineapple flavor gets a 9 out of 10 from me, dude. And I got 2 more. I'm like, dude, that was just a normal Red Bull commercial. Like, they didn't even do anything that crazy or that funny. That's not even the funniest Red Bull commercial I've seen like this year. I was quite disappointed. I'm giving that a 4 just because, like, you're gonna pay like $1 billion to air your ad during the Super Bowl, and like you're not even gonna do anything special for it. Like, come on, Red Bull. There's a Squarespace ad, and it's like old Europe, like Ireland. Gave me like a Ireland or a Scotland vibe. And Sabrina Carpenter's ex-boyfriend, I think, was the guy in it, and that was cool. You know, speaking of Squarespace, this video is sponsored by Squarespace, so stay tuned after the video to learn more about that. Okay, there was an Oikos yogurt commercial, and I think someone else was in it. I don't remember the names of the celebrities that were in that one, but they're like in an airport, and like one of them, they're like running around like Benny Hill or something like that. I don't think I've ranked the last like 4. Okay, Disney Plus Josh Gad got a 5. Squarespace is that's a 10 for Squarespace. Shout out Squarespace. Okay, yogurt, the Oikos one is like a 5. Like, Alright, whatever, bro. Okay, there's the Mountain Dew Baja Blast. The only thing that I remember is a seal singing Kiss from a Rose. You know, it's good that we get some Batman Forever representation during the Super Bowl. That was nice to see. I don't remember what happened before that. I haven't watched any of these commercials since Sunday. So, you know, that one, I mean, the seal is kind of funny. I don't know if people, like, know who Seal is anymore. Kind of washed up. Okay, what I wrote down for this next one is Ready Player One commercial people Instacart. So if you guys can figure out what that means, that would be great. Gonna have to give that one a 7. Okay, the Coors commercial with the sloths. Kind of stole that joke from Zootopia. Sorry, guys. So sloths, I think, is getting a 6 for lack of originality. So Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady were in a commercial about hate and how, like, being a hater is like cringe and gay. And they aired that one before the kickoff. That one was all right. You know, we like Tom Brady. Am I the only one that thinks that when Tom Brady is commentating, he sounds like either Seth Green or Sonic the Hedgehog, and it keeps switching between those two? I can't be the only one. Like, he sounds a lot like Seth Green.
But nothing there as he moves up into the pocket.
Stand Up to Hate. Gonna have to give that one a pretty low score. I'm a big fan of Prejudice. I just wrote down FanDuel for the next one. I don't know what that, like, I don't remember the FanDuel commercials. Alright, there's one of several Matthew McConaughey commercials. This one was for Uber Eats. And I remember thinking this one was funny, but I can't really remember why. I can't remember what happens. So, I don't know. I guess I'd give that one a 7, just because I remember that one. I remember enjoying that one. There's the Weather Tech with the old people in it, and I don't know what Weather Tech is. I guess it's like for cars. Excuse me. Yeah, whatever. That's a 5 out of 10. Okay, there's the TurboTax with the cake with the Isa something. Yeah, that was a pretty not very memorable one. So gonna have to give that one a 5. The next I just wrote down Gemini. That was for the Google Gemini. And I'm trying to remember, and I can't really remember because I've seen a lot of Gemini commercials. So, you know, it's another 5 out of 10 for me. There was the Rocket.com commercial where everyone's singing Country Roads. Everyone says they hate country music until Country Roads starts playing. I think that was the theme of the commercial. I don't know what that had to do with Rocket.com, though. So, I don't know, like a 6. Ooh, the Johnny Cash Jesus commercial. You know, I'm a big fan of Jesus. I'm a big fan of Johnny Cash. So, those are two of my favorite things. Gonna have to give that one an 8. Hey guys, just a little additional thing for this commercial. I'm here on the YouTube page for this commercial that I just rated a 8 out of 10. And I noticed that all of the comments are saying that the song that they chose, Personal Jesus by Johnny Cash, is not an appropriate song to use for this commercial. So I looked it up and found out that it's a cover by this band called Depeche Mode. I'm unfamiliar with this band. I didn't even know that Personal Jesus was a cover. But this article by Radio X, you know, I don't know if that's a reliable source or not, but they cited this interview with the actual writer of that song, because apparently a lot of people were thinking that it was about the commercialization of religion, which that would be a very inappropriate song to use if that was the case. But in this interview, he says that, you know, that's not actually what the song's about, and that it actually should be, the lyrics actually should be taken at face value. So, you know, everyone in the comments that's saying that the song is inappropriate, this is an inappropriate song to use, you can stop saying that, because I don't think it actually is. I mean, it would be really funny if they used the song that's about the commercialization of religion in a commercial for religion. That would be really funny, but I don't think that's the case. There was the Liquid Death commercial, and I don't remember anything about it. I didn't write anything down, so I really doubt there was anything super special about it. I'm not a big fan of Liquid Death. I've always questioned their marketing, why they market their stuff like that. But anyway, that one's like a 5, I guess. So there's Gordon Ramsay and Pete Davidson in Area 51 advertising pans, I think. Hexclad. Hexclad is a brand of pans, I think. That one was pretty funny. I think that was probably one of my favorites, so I'd give that one an 8. There's the Duracell with Tom Brady. You know, that one's for all the football nuts out there. You know, if you don't like football, you might be a couple of jokes that might go over your head. I'm eating this high chew. Might be a couple of jokes that go over your head, you know. But for me, I'm a big football fan. I want to keep up with what's going on, and I watch all the games and stuff. So I'm gonna have to give that one a solid 8. But you know, that's just me as an avid football fan. Okay, there's a ChatGPT commercial with all the dots moving around. While we were watching that, we were all trying to guess what it was for. And you know, I was like, oh, it's Ford, obviously. And they were like, someone else was like, no, it's for Cheez-Its. That's always a fun game to play. Try and figure out what it's advertising before it reveals. Because you can never tell. You never know. I mean, whatever. I don't like ChatGPT, so I don't know, 4. I mean, the animation was nice. If it was a commercial for something other than ChatGPT, then maybe I'd like it more. This one was very unexpected. There's a Coffee Mate ad. I don't think I've ever seen a Coffee Mate ad in my entire life. And it's like he's like making a root beer float or something, and he puts the half and half in his, like, I don't know what he was drinking, but it was so delicious that his, you know, tongue starts having a just crazy dance party. And that one was memorable. I think it was only memorable because it was Coffee Mates, and I really didn't expect to see a Coffee Mates ad. All right, there was the NFL where they're like, you know, the guys are hyping up these kids, like giving them some self-confidence, you know. That was another one that we were having fun trying to guess what it was for. I guess that one, the Coffee Mate one gets a 6, and the NFL, that one gets another 6.
I am.
It was there was the Ram commercial with Glenn Powell, and that one was pretty good actually. That was I think a lot of good bits in that one. I think they used Glenn Powell effectively. So that one was actually probably one of the best. So I'd say that one was like an 8. There was the mayo, the what is the mayo? Hang on, I gotta look up what the mayo brand is. Mayonnaise. I spell that right? Yeah, for Hellmann's. Hellmann's mayo, kind of like Coffee Mate. I really didn't expect to see an ad for that. That one wasn't bad. It was it had like Sydney Sweeney, and she's like, I don't know what she was having the Hellmann's experience apparently. Earlier that day, I had a ham and cheese sandwich with Hellmann's mayo on it. So you know, you don't really need to market to me because that's already the brand of mayonnaise that I buy. It was good, I guess. That's another 6. Then there was the Pringles commercial, and they used like the Batman theme, the old 66 Batman theme, and like Nick Offerman was in it, I think, and his like mustache was flying. A lot of flying facial hair, which is quite surprising. I guess I'll give that one like a 7. Thought that one was pretty funny, pretty memorable. Then there was a Budweiser commercial where like the horse walks into the bar. Whatever, man. There's like the Nike commercial with some people. Is her name like Sky Richardson? Is that her name? Something like that. That one was all right. I mean, it's pretty normal Nike commercial, I thought, so I'll give it like a 5. Okay, so the next one I didn't get to write down what it was advertising. I think it was NVU Health something. That's what I wrote down. And there was like the doctor, the football thing. Yeah, it's another 5. Then there was the yourattentionplease.com. I think it was for breast cancer awareness. Good cause. I think everyone watching that commercial was thinking that it was for like push-up bras, which is that's a very interesting thing to advertise during the big game. But I guess that's a good cause, and it was definitely memorable. I don't know. It's a 7 out of 10 for me. Okay, what is this? Perfection? It had Joel McHale. Oh, it was for like Joseph Newgarden, some like racer, and the bit is like he's like the most perfect person ever. You know, I stopped caring about NASCAR after Dale Earnhardt Jr. retired. That's a joke. I never cared about NASCAR. Yeah, so it's Joseph Newgarden, and he's like the ultimate life form or whatever. And Joel McHale is there for like 1 second. Yep, that one's a solid 6 out of 10 for me. Okay, so we got an ad for Ontario, Canada, which is quite, again, very interesting. You know, I'm a big fan of Ontario. I've never been there, but you know, Shout out all my Ontario heads. This is obviously a reaction to the tariff stuff that's been going on. So that's cool, I guess. I hope this video isn't too long. It's been almost half an hour in this recording session. Cold brew coffee with Channing Tatum. His head is shaved. Does he normally have his head shaved? I don't know. But that one was alright. They're like in a locker room, I think. Something else is happening. I don't know, man. 5 out of 10. Angel Soft gave us a bathroom break. Definitely not enough time to go to the bathroom. It was like 30 seconds. You know, I don't know what kind of superhuman you think I am. I can use the bathroom in 30 seconds. You're supposed to wash your hands for 30 seconds, bro. The chocolate lava Reese's commercial where everyone's trying to drink the lava and like the granny in the little rascal cart does like a sick wheelie. That was crazy. Thought she was about to just like plunge into the liquid hot magma. After that was the halftime show with Kendrick Lamar doing a PlayStation themed. That was interesting. But no one really cares about that. So after that there was like the girl football like high school thing with some guy named Brad, and I guess that was an ad for NFL, but I also saw some Nike gear, so I think it was also for Nike. That one was kind of cute, I guess. It was like this cheesy high school drama thing going on. I mean, whatever, sure. 6 out of 10. Oh, we got the Tubi ads, the one of several Tubi ads where the guy has a head shaped like a cowboy hat, and it reminded me of Dear David. That was pretty weird. I think everyone around me didn't like them because it was weird, but I thought it was kind of funny. I understood its message. I think it was a very abstract way of telling that message, but you know, body positivity. We don't make fun of people who are born with cowboy hat heads.
Does that hat take 10 gallons?
So, you know, that's a solid 8 out of 10 for me, dog. I'm not giving that an 8. That's like a 7. Okay, next I wrote down just row.co YouTube ad. Again, gonna have to tell me what that means. I don't know what that is. Okay, dude, what is any of these? What is Elf Science Lab Von Gen? What is that? Whatever it is, it's a 5 out of 10. Next was the talking flip-flop for like Carnival cruises or something. Carnival vacation something, booking, hotel, whatever that was. Talking flip-flop. I'm into talking flip-flops, I guess. So, you know, 7 out of 10 for the talking flip-flop.
A flip-flop!
Another Matthew McConaughey. This one, there was Woody Harrelson, and it was for Agent Force. No clue what Agent Force is. Were they also in an airport? I feel like there were a lot of ads that took place in an airport, so I might be confusing that, but I don't know, dude. 6 out of 10. There was the rich guy who was doing the DoorDash stuff, and he's like, oh, I don't need to DoorDash, but I just love saving so much. It's like, bro, when you order with DoorDash, you're paying like twice as much as you would normally. It means saving. If you want to save money, you go out into your car and you go to the restaurant and order from there, doofus. 4 out of 10. Then we got Chris Pratt and Chris Hemsworth again doing Ray-Bans. And then after that, we got Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady talking about hate again. Like, whatever, man. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10's going everywhere. Then we got the Nerds ad with Shabuzi. The whole time, it just looks like If, dude. I like Nerd Gummy Clusters as much as the next guy, but I don't know, dude. Shabuzi? Are we for real right now? So there's like the girl and the dog with the potatoes, and it was for Lay's. And she's like eating them with her paw. I thought it was a local commercial because I'm watching it in Idaho. So that was a pretty funny coincidence there. I don't know why they're eating a bag of plain Lay's potato chips, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? Not even gonna get salt and vinegar? Plain Lay's? Who in their right mind eats plain Lay's potato chips, bro? Anyway, there was an ad for Megan 2. That was unexpected. I didn't expect to see any new movies be announced, let alone Megan 2. Everyone that I was watching with had no idea what that was, and they were just like freaked out by this like big-eyed person. This like big-eyed freak. I don't know, dude. There was another Homes.com ad, and it was kind of the same ad as there was before, except there was no like Morgan Freeman reveal, so that was like a 4 out of 10. I don't remember what I rated that one. I hope it's more than a 4 out of 10, because... Okay, Vin Diesel promoting Haagen-Dazs. I love Haagen-Dazs, dude. Haagen-Dazs is goated. Vin Diesel taking it slow, I guess, for his salted caramel ice cream bars. That one was pretty okay. I think there's another person from Fast and Furious in it, so that's cool. Yeah, that's like a 5 out of 10. There was the Taco Bell ad with LeBron and Doja Cat, but it's like, oh, it's not about celebrities. It's about like the people, man. It's about the common man. Call me Andrew Jackson. I mean, it's crazy. We could have been in that commercial. I got like a bunch of Taco Bell like earlier that week. They already asked me to do the halftime show, but I declined because it was on the Sabbath. So then we got the freaking cowboy hat kid again. Okay. Ping! Okay, there's the beluga whale selling Nerd Wallet. Alright, that was cool, I guess. Funny animal. Oh, wait! That Ready Player One, when I wrote down Ready Player One, yes, Ready Player One commercial people for Instacart. That's what it was. Yes, all of the different ads, all of the different people that are featured in commercials coming together in a big Ready Player One crossover event to sell Instacart. I remember what that one was. Okay, where was I? The beluga whale? Yeah, that's like a 6 out of 10, sure. Okay, there's Shane Gillis and Post Malone in the Bud Light commercial, and then Peyton Manning shows up, and they have this like super long cooler and like leaf blowers and stuff like that. That one was fun. I thought that was. I think Bud has the best commercials out of all the beer companies, so that was pretty good. I like Post Malone. I like their stupid outfits that they got Post Malone to wear. That was pretty funny. I guess I'll give that one an 8. That was probably one of the best ones. Okay, so there's like the Hims and Hers pill. What was that about, dude? They're trying to like, the government's like selling you obesity. They're like, the corporations are like trying to make you fat, and so they can sell you their medication, man. Like, okay, Rage Against the Machine. Can we calm down a little bit? You're selling medication too, bro. Who do you think you are criticizing the system? You are the system, my man. Anyway, that was a 2. That was cringe. Okay, so Poppy had an ad this year. They had an ad last year, and that was probably the most memorable ad because I felt like I was the exact demographic that they were advertising to. I've been wanting some kind of soda brand that tastes good but doesn't have so much sugar in it. I haven't had Poppy, but I've been told that it doesn't taste good either. So I don't know. Sorry to all the Poppy heads out there. I don't know. I think last year's was better just because it was a new thing and I was the target demographic for that ad. So this one I guess I'll give like a 7 because sure. They've got a pretty solid brand identity. So, I can't hate. Okay, is Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson advertising Agent Force again? Like, are we for real? What even is that?
Agent Force helps restaurants prevent dining.
I like that. Agent Force helps restaurants prevent dining disasters. Beautiful value proposition right there.
Okay, so there's the military surfing. I don't know what that means. Military surfing. Well, whatever it was a 5 out of 10. Okay, so Saquon Barkley was in an ad for Ramp. I just wrote Ramp Saquon Barkley. I mean, it's a good thing that Saquon was playing so well that game. Otherwise, that would have been very embarrassing. Really glad Travis Kelce wasn't in an ad. That would have tanked whatever product he was selling. So good on Saquon. I don't remember this commercial, though. Okay, so there's the old ladies playing golf, and they're promoting a thing called Tick Pick. And they make a joke like, what'd she say?
What did she say?
What you say?
Anyway, that one was, I guess, kind of funny. I don't remember what Tick Pick is, so it didn't really communicate what it was selling that well, obviously. Okay, next one I wrote Science Mom's Sad. I don't know what that is. Okay, dude. There was another Tubi ad. I think it was really short. And then I wrote Indeed Stairs. I don't know what these are, dude. These are all 5 out of 10. I'm giving 5 out of 10s to everything. We had Harrison Ford selling Jeep, and he's talking about freedom. It's like, freedom ain't free, man. Go drive a Jeep. I'm in the Jeep.
I'm driving a Mercedes-Benz.
I'm driving a Mercedes-Benz.
I don't know, dude. I mean, it's definitely evocative. So can't really hate too much for that. Is it virtue signaling? Who's to say? I think Harrison Ford, a little bit overrated. He's got his dog in the ad like that one movie. But I don't know, dude. That's like a 6. There was an ad for a thing called Z Sweets, and it was like a brain rot TikTok ad. I thought that was pretty funny. honestly. Just because like I really didn't expect to see something like that. It didn't feel like, you know, when Wendy's is trying to do like eat spicy goodness like a boss. It didn't really feel like that. It felt a little bit more genuine, and they were actually capable of capturing what stupid TikToks are like and kind of making fun of it instead of being like, oh, we're cool because we know what TikTok is. I don't know what Z Suite is. I don't think it promoted what that is very well, but whatever. There was the Stella Artois with David Beckham and his long lost brother Matt Damon. I don't know what the point of that David Beckham and Matt Damon stuff was. I mean, I like Matt Damon. He's a good actor. I've been seeing... excuse me. I've been seeing other ads for that, like with Matt Damon and stuff. Hang on, guys. I'm getting a call. Alright, sorry about that, fellas. I just got a call from my mom. Okay, where are we? Talked about the Stella Artois, Matt Damon, David Beckham. I don't know, 7. There's an ad for Dove with like this girl running, and that one's like at 6. There's Booking.com with some Muppets. Saw like Gonzo was there and Miss Piggy was there, and yeah, I don't know, another 6. It's Antonio Banderas and some guy that was cosplaying as Randy Savage, I think, for Bosch. So that was also cool. I guess I'd give that one a 7. There was a Totino's commercial. I wrote down Chasmo. I don't know what that means. I don't know if I like meant to write something else and I got distracted. I don't know. It's another 6 out of 10 for the Totino's. There was a GoDaddy commercial with Walton Goggins. I actually like that one. His like stupid little goggles, the Goggins goggles. It definitely felt like something that could really exist with how many like stupid Kickstarter tech stuff that exists. I don't know if that's like the best way of promoting your product though. I thought that one was kind of funny though, so I guess I'd give that one an 8. And then, of course, the final ad is for Fetch. And that one features Mr. Beast from Ohio.
Everybody, I'm Mr. Beast from Ohio!
Like, they're clearly doing, like, a Mr. Beast thing, right? No one around me believed me. They're like, oh, nah, that's not Mr. Beast. Like, that's Mr. Beast, bro. Are you serious? Like, they're clearly doing, like, a Mr. Beast thing. And I can't believe that's the commercial that it ended on. Like, really? Some, like, stupid scam app? Are we serious right now? Mr. Beast gets that gets a 10 out of 10. See you guys later. Peace out, broskies. Brofies. Brofies!